Hello, and in this video, we're going to show you the 4 ways to create a pivot table in Excel. In this list, we have the products sold in our online business. The first column shows the product ID, followed by the SKU number used on the barcodes, the name of the product, and quantity on hand. In the last column or source, we have the same products in our website, eBay, Poshmark, and Facebook. For example, the product ID 7351 or the paperclip coin bracelet has inventory listed in eBay, Poshmark, the website, and Facebook. But we want to consolidate or add these 4 quantities with the least amount of effort possible. Another tricky part in this example is that some products have the same ID but different SKU numbers. For example, in our product ID 7350 for the double chain group, each size, which is small, medium, and large, has a different SKU number. We want to count these quantities, but each size needs to be added separately, and Excel will help us with this extra filter. If you had Office 365, then you could use the pivot by function, explained step by step in this video in the link. But if you don't have this option, let me show you the 4 ways to create a pivot table. And make sure to watch the entire video and get your free 52 Excel shortcuts. For each of the 4 examples, the first step is always to click anywhere inside the list. So the first way is to go to the Insert tab, then Pivot Table, and select from Table Range. Now select the new worksheet. Click OK. Let's click on the canvas or the work area and notice how the pivot table fields are displayed to the right. We want the product ID, SKU number, and names listed as rows. Let's drag and drop these fields in the rows section right here. Let's drag and drop the source field in the column group to see each of the sources like eBay, Poshmark, etc. If we check the quantity, it should automatically be seen under values. Now the layout looks a little off and hard to read, but we'll fix it very quickly. Notice that each row has a subtotal. We don't need it here, so we can click on the Design tab on top, then select Subtotals, and then Do Not Show Subtotals. The rows still look uneven. Let's choose in the Design tab, the Report Layout, and let's go for the tabular form. If you want to get rid of the minus symbols in each row, go to the Pivot Table Analyze tab, and to the far right in the Show group, uncheck the plus and the minus. So let's show you 3 other ways to get this pivot table started. And don't forget to like and subscribe to get more content in Excel and technology. Thank you. The second way to make a pivot table is by clicking Control Q and go to the Tables tab. In here, you will see the Pivot Tables option. You can click on any of them. Again, we can check the boxes or drag and drop the different fields, just like we did in the first example. The third way is to use the shortcut, and that is Alt, N, V, and T. Click on the new worksheet again, and OK. Talking about shortcuts, don't forget your free 52 Excel shortcuts for Windows and Mac. Check the link in the description and the comments. Thank you. The last way, but not least, is to create a pivot table using the recommended pivot tables option. This is found in the Insert tab. The benefit here is that you can choose a pre-made option and modify it. So let's pick one from the choices and tweak it. Scroll down if you want to see more suggestions, and even choose a blank pivot table if you want to start from scratch. In this example, we'll choose one of them, The second suggestion already has the quantity and column. We'll click OK. The source needs to be changed as a column. We can drag it here or click on the arrow. Move to column labels. Let's drag the ID, SKU numbers, and names to the rows areas. To finish, let's remove the subtotals and change the layout to tabular here in the report layout. Let me know in the comments which of the four options did you like the best. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.